Comfortable conversation. Has WWE fallen off in 2025? There's so many storylines that happened in 2024, like the Judgment Day, with Liv and Dom, which they've brought that into 2025, and I think that's worked. I think they're two of the best, male and female talents together, and their chemistry is perfect. But now we've lost Liv Morgan. What can happen in Judgment Day? We're rehashing, it seems to be, what was going on. Cody finishing his story in 2024 was one of the craziest things to ever happen. The WrestleMania main event, which was unbelievable, unforgettable. Nothing has peaked like that this year. Nothing has looked anything like that this year. I'll go through WrestleMania. I'll go through the pay-per-views, and I can't say anything has been that damn good. The Drew McIntyre CM Punk feud. CM Punk Seth hasn't even got close to scratching the surface with this. This was a feud where you could go real blood feud, which ended at the perfect time. CM Punk and Seth, it's going on and on and on and on and on, and people were getting sick and tired of it. And that's the problem right now. The tag team division, the Street Profits, yeah, they won the titles, but these fuckers will defend them on SmackDown, but they haven't got the tag team championships on the pay-per-view, the SmackDown ones, since last year, which is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. SummerSlam, surely the SmackDown tag titles have to be on the card, right? Cody Rhodes. This year has been an up and down year for Cody Rhodes. The whole thing with John Cena, the match with Cinemania, but the crowd have still not turned on this guy. However, I think if they turn him heel, it's going to ruin WWE even more than it already is. And I don't think WWE is terrible right now. But losing people like Kevin Owens, a guy who was having one of the best storylines with Randy Orton, and it's unfortunate how bad Kevin Owens' injury is and how long he's going to be out for. Because that was a fantastic story. And he had a brilliant feud with Sami Zayn as well. And a fantastic feud with Cody Rhodes. Nothing this year has got me going, oh yeah, this is brilliant. The women's tag team titles. Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez were the history breakers. They won the titles 4 times. How many defenses? I don't know, 3 combined. Liv and Raquel lost the damn titles, but on their first defense, I think. Then they won them back on Becky and Lyra's first defense. And I would say Becky and Lyra have probably been the only reason Raw's been decent. NXT, Stephanie McMahon has been carrying her career really this year. She was amazing on NXT. She became a double champion. She moved up to the main roster. But now, ever since Money in the Bank, she's been an afterthought. What's going on with Stephanie? Why are we forgetting Stephanie McMahon? She's so good in the ring. And we could have the Io Sky Stephanie match, but instead we're going to run back Rhea Ripley Io Evolution. Evolution should be new matches, something you don't get often. So why not give us Stephanie versus Io? Add Stephanie to the match, make it a triple threat. I don't know. John Cena's heel turn in 2025 should have been the big thing. Should have been the, oh my god, this is going to be awesome. This is going to be the reason WWE is going to be so good. And it hasn't worked. And it's because John, for me, is too likable. I can't boo the guy. Unless he, stabs someone, there's nothing I can do. The whole feud of Cody Rhodes, the whole promo battles, they were good. I really enjoyed this. But that's it. The match at Mania sucked. Yeah, Travis Scott interfered. That was even worse. But I don't think they had any chemistry in the ring. I just don't think they were good at all. WrestleMania had some high moments. The triple threat match between Seth Rollins, CM Punk, and Roman Reigns. There was drama. There was everything. This was a match of the year contender. Definitely. It was phenomenal. But it can't carry the year. When you have a main event on night 2 with Cody Rhodes, John Cena, it has to carry the burden of, it's a Mania main event. This carried the burden of, this is a main event you could see on a Raw and say, oh, well, it was decent. But for a Mania main event, it was shockingly terrible. Missing people like Drew McIntyre, a guy who has been underutilized since the whole CM Punk Drew McIntyre feud. This guy should not be in the the feud with Damian Priest. He should be feuding for the World Heavyweight Championship. You want to give Gunther a challenger? Give me Drew McIntyre and Gunther. Why the hell did Drew not take the title of Jay? Why was it Gunther again? I just don't understand that. Makes no sense. Jacob Fatu had a great feud with Braun Strowman. And then they fired Braun Strowman for what? Well done, Braun. You got Jacob over. Now get out the door. It just didn't make any sense. Somebody who has had a brilliant 2025 though is Naomi. And this is incredibly happy moment for me. Because Naomi wasn't getting pushed enough last year. Naomi was getting title matches and having banger matches with Nia Jax. But she wasn't getting the respect, the love. When she won Money in the Bank this year, oh yes. When she threw Jade Cargill into a car and it was her as a heel, yes please, damn it, it was just good. This is what I say, good. This is the good part of 2025. But WWE I could say WWE has fallen off. I don't want to see a Charlotte versus Jade Cargill match because Jade Cargill cannot wrestle. People cannot get me interested in this match. It's not going to happen. Tiffany Stratton versus Jade Cargill. I don't want to see that match, but we're going to see it because Jade won Queen of the Ring. And also, Tiffany and Charlotte at WrestleMania did not deliver. I'm sorry. It just didn't. Drew McIntyre, Damian Priest at WrestleMania. Yeah, the match was really good. I enjoyed the street fight. But fuck me. Drew should have been in bigger, better things. It just shouldn't have been that feud. Let's get started as well on where the fuck has this guy been? Another vacation after WrestleMania. Yeah, sure. Alright, Roman turned up after Mania on Raw. Got speared and has been selling that spear for this long. Enough is enough. Turn up to the fucking company you work with. You had a perfect feud with Punk and Seth. You had one match with them and that was it. You went, alright, Tribal Chief's gone, guys, bye-bye. You can't do that. It's annoying and it stops storylines and we have to go and see Punk Seth over and over and over again because the main guy hasn't turned up. This was a phenomenal feud, a phenomenal triple threat. But turn up, Roman! You're in the fucking middle. You're on the SummerSlam poster. So where the hell are you? This is a problem I have with WWE in 2K. Not 2K. WWE in 2025. Roman Reigns is not here. John Cena has been on TV more than supposedly your biggest star in the company. Cody Rhodes has had a small break after WrestleMania and he came back as Saturday Night Main Event. Got a massive reaction. What did he do next? He got straight back to business, straight back to feuds, straight back to wrestling, straight back to winning things. What has Roman Reigns done? He hasn't showed up. And it's fucking annoying. This guy will take a break as long as anybody. And all these Bloodline fans will say, oh, well, he deserves it. No, he doesn't. He does not deserve it. Last year, after WrestleMania, he lost. What did he do? He took a break until SummerSlam. Did he feature every single week? No, he got beaten up on the next week and was out for about 4 fucking weeks and returned again. What's happened this time? Roman Reigns has... Oh, wait, hang on. One more thing. He took a break for a bit, then came back to build up to War Games. Then he took a break after War Games, then came back to build up versus Solo at Netflix's Raw. Then he took another break before the Royal Rumble. Literally, a long-ass break before the Rumble. Came back at the Rumble. Then, didn't do an Elimination Chamber, did he? No, Roman didn't. Came back for WrestleMania. And here we are again. He's on another break. I do not think... These Bloodline fans keep telling me, Roman deserves a break. No, he fucking doesn't. It's pissing me off. Gunther versus Jey Uso was a feud that went on for fucking ages. And it sucked. It sucked until he had to murder Jimmy Uso. You shouldn't have to get to the fact we have to murder Jimmy Uso to make a feud interesting. It's not on. Finn Balor's 2025. Oh, God, I can't even... This guy's been pinned more times than Southampton lost games last year. I mean, seriously, what the hell are we doing? Sure, he's just won the tag team titles, but that was like his first win since 2013, it feels like. It's not on. And for God's sake, stop pushing Rhea Ripley down our throats. Rhea's good. I like Rhea. I think she's really good in the ring. But if I see her beat Io Sky Evolution, I'm going to have a meltdown. Because it'll be Io's first fucking defense. And every match she's had is against Rhea Ripley. Now NXT, Javon Evans, Trick Williams, Obafemi have had a great year. No negatives from them there. Apart from the fact, why is Javon not champion yet? I mean, come on. CM Punk and Roman Reigns. The feud we never got. The feud we should have got. Before Heyman turned heel, I wanted to see Punk v Seth. Then I wanted to see Punk v Roman. And then we could have done the triple threats. We never got the solo match between Punk and Roman. Why? It was all there. It was built up. You could have done it, but they didn't do it. Why not? Punk and Heyman's storyline was going to be great. I wouldn't mind seeing Punk and Heyman as a team one more time. I think they pulled the trigger on the Seth thing too early. But maybe I'm wrong. Tiffany Stratton and Charlotte Flair had a stinker and hooked at WrestleMania. That shouldn't be how your Women's World Championship is done at WrestleMania. Not good enough. Seriously, get your act together. And the fucking way they booked to get to the tag team titles. How the women's tag titles got WrestleMania and not the fucking SmackDown ones, I do not know. The stupid women's tag titles had never been booked for her in their lives. And again, Roman Reigns, show up to work. Please. You are the problem with 2025. You don't fucking show up. There is a massive storyline for you with Seth, with Punk. Just get off out your vacation and show up to work. I am sick and tired of these Bloodline fans going, Roman's the GOAT. He deserves all his breaks. No, you deserve a break when you've actually done something good. Yeah, he deserved a break after his 1,316 title reign. I understand that. I didn't mind. I was okay with last year. But again, this year, after he takes a loss, well, I'm going to go cry at my vacation and my yacht. There is a feud with Seth. It is right there. We are waiting for you. And if you don't turn up before SummerSlam, and you're on the SummerSlam poster, and the woman who is from New Jersey couldn't get on the fucking poster, I mean, Triple H, we're going to be having words. Because fucking hell, get on the phone, call Roman Reigns up, offer him a shit ton of money, and get him to work. Because I can't do it. I can't sit for Seth versus Punk. Again, knowing that this feud will continue and continue until Roman fucking Reigns turns up. And now they've pivoted to Seth LA Knight. I really do think that Roman Reigns is not turning up at SummerSlam. I think he's not turning up. And WWE needs Roman Reigns. The women's division, by the way, Rhea Ripley, Bianca Belair, and Io Sky. That's good. I respect that one. That was a very good build to Mania. But can we get on with this Dom versus Finn stuff? I mean, seriously. It's just this is the problems. 2025 has been a bad and good and decent and average and whatever year for WWE. And we're through the first half of it now. And it's nowhere near 2024. So has WWE fallen off? There is a debate that you can say yes. But I'm still holding out hope. I'm holding out hope. But I haven't got much hope. But yeah, look. Thank you all for watching. Someone tell Roman Reigns to turn up to fucking work. And also, Jay should have never lost it back to Gunther. That was stupid. Finn Balor should be Intercontinental Champion. Seth Rollins and Heyman should be booked more often on pay-per-views. The Women's Tag Team Championship should be just discarded at this point. Jacob Fatu shouldn't have lost the US title earlier than this. Cody Rhodes should not have lost to John Cena. It should have happened at SummerSlam. Ray Phoenix needs to be fucking booked. Karrion Kross sucks. I don't care what anyone says. Roman Reigns needs to turn up to work. Seth Rollins and Roman need to have a Volvo feud at SummerSlam, not WrestleMania next year. Cody Rhodes and John Cena need to have a stipulation for their match so it actually is exciting. Stephanie McMahon needs to be booked. Sol Ruka needs to move to the main roster. Ricky Starks needs to move to the main roster. The New Day's tag team title reign sucked. Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns needs to happen. I will keep saying that. Seth Rollins needs to actually do something on a pay-per-view. Apart from Money in the Bank, where was Seth on a pay-per-view? Hasn't happened. This partnership is gold between them. But for God's sake, I need to see more from it. I need to see better moments from it. Roman needs to spear Paul Heyman. Like, why are you not turning up to get back against Heyman? Tiffany Stratton needs to beat Jade Cargill. Jacob Fatu needs to get the title back at SummerSlam. Io Sky needs to defend the fucking title. Bianca Belair needs to return. Io is the best women's wrestler and she's never booked. Drew McIntyre needs to return and not feud with Damian Priest. He needs to become world champion by beating Gunther. Dominic Mysterio needs to defend his title more often. Because he is literally the best champion for the men's division right now. Joe Hendry needs to get his TNA title back. Logan Paul needs to fuck off. Liv Morgan, please hurry up and return. Becky Lynch and Lyra Valkyria are cooking with Bayley. I mean, that's the only good thing in WWE right now. Becky and Lyra. Cody Rhodes needs to never turn heel. Travis Scott needs to fuck off. John Cena needs to turn face. Randy Orton needs to turn heel. Liv and Raquel need to break up. Jey Uso needs to go back to the Usos. Because it just didn't work for him. Sami Zayn needs to be world champion. Roman Reigns needs to turn up to work. Thank you all for watching. Bye for now.